Hey guys, so today we're going to go through pretty much all of the reloading process for 17 HMR, and we're going to go from basically taking factory ammo, stripping it down, cleaning it out, repriming, and loading and doing everything that we got to do to make it ready to go. I'll do another video on taking fired rounds and getting those ready to go, but today we'll just take factory ammo. So here we have just straight 17 HMR. This is a CCI 20 grain FMJ that we're going to start with, and what I use is I'm just using an inexpensive single stage reloading press. And if I can get this stupid thing out of here, we're using, this is a Hornady extension on the bottom, and so it basically will lift up the cartridge high enough that we can do what we got to do. Unfortunately, you can't do it on any press that I know of without the extension. And then it's an RCBS number 29 shell holder, and that's for a 25 ACP, but it basically, I'll show you here, it's almost exactly the same size as a 17 HMR case, so there's virtually no slop and it's locked in nice and tight. So that's what we're going to use for holding the shell, and then to pull it we're going to use this grip and pull. If I can get it in the camera, you can see it has a 17 caliber hole for it, and this thing's really awesome, nice to have. So that's what we use to pull it. So the first step is we're going to raise it up so that just the bullets popping through the top of the press, and slip over our grip and pull on the 17, and you want to make sure it's not grabbing the case, that it's just grabbing the bullet, and grip as tight as you can, and then you're gonna lower, if I can get a good grip on this, you're gonna lower the ram, there we go, and it pulls the bullet straight out, which I just dropped, but that's okay. So now you've got your case with what is a really nice rim there. Because of the way that it pulls it straight out, so you don't get deformity and everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump that out into what I've been storing all my powder in. All the factory powder. So now we've got a case that's just got the priming in it, and you can leave the priming if you're okay with it, but I'm not okay with it because it's not accurate enough. So let me grab my stuff for the next step, which is repriming this case, or actually we'll deprime it after my cat gets out of here. So I'll show you the depriming and then we'll reprime it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and deprime this case. So I've just got water in here, just straight water. And I'm going to take it and just get it inside and fill the case up. Air bubble sitting there. My stupid cat, of course. She thinks she knows how to reload. Out of here, dummy. Alright, so I'm going to let that sit for just a few minutes and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we've let that sit for a while. So this is just like a toothpick kind of thing. I can't remember the brand or anything, but it's plastic with kind of rubberized stuff on the side. So I'm just going to take it in, and I'm spinning the case in my fingers, going up and down, kind of scraping things as I can. And I can feel it sludging up a little bit. A little bit of mixing. Yep. So, now that that's mixed up, here's something that you got to do very, very carefully, because you don't want to do something bad here. So, I use a dental tool, and unfortunately mine is metal. I believe there are some that are similar to this that are plastic. That's definitely on my to-do list for ordering next time I order some stuff. So I have to be very, very careful, but I'm going to go in, and I'm not pressing at all. I'm just very gently circulating that around. And we're getting the priming compound out of the edges, out from around the rim. Yeah, you can see all that coming out, and I can feel that there's pretty much not anything left. But I'm going to take my eyedropper one more time and just do a real quick rinse. Flood it. And scrape around the inside. There. Sorry if you couldn't see that. Spinning the tool. And we're good. Alright, we're going to do a quick annealing here. I'm in a different location than I was doing the other stuff. And I'm using MAP gas, so I have to do this very carefully because it's very, very hot. So I guess it would help if I turn my gas on before attempting this. Adjust the flame real quick. I'm going down to a really low flame, and of course that would happen. So, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to spin it, and put the flame just right on the tip. And that's it. And that will soften up the brass. Alright, so I've dried my case out, so it's good to go, ready to reprime. You want to make sure that it's definitely dry, there's no water or anything. I use a hair dryer, and it's really nice when there's a big batch. So, the priming compound, one of the biggest things that I get is, what do you use to make priming compound? Well, this is it. Primol priming compound. It's 4 different packages, a measuring thing. It's everything you need to make your own primer. I have some left over from the last batch that I made, so it's already pre-mixed. I won't have to go through showing you that. So there you can see it's all mixed up and ready to load into the case. So I'll get that all ready to go. And I've got my funnel that's specific for doing my 17. You drop it on and it locks in. Really handy. So I'll do this the way that the instructions say to. When I'm loading super high accuracy, I actually have a different scoop that's even smaller than these, but I'll use this one. So there's the scooper that it comes with. There's 2 sides to it. There's a small side and a big side, and they want for primer 1/3 of the small scoop. is what you use. So that's about what I've got here. Like I said, I have one that is actually perfectly accurate. So I'm just gonna dump it in here and make sure the scoop's empty. And I tap it down really well. Out of the funnel now. And next fun part, I need the dropper again. Dry it off. So we're going to use alcohol, as pure as you can get. 100% is better. This is all I could buy at the time that I needed some. And you only need 1 drop. So put this in, and 1 drop of alcohol is in. So the reason that you need alcohol, I'll tap that down, is because once that's going to make it kind of a liquid. That's going to make it a liquid inside, kind of a slushy thing, and then we're going to spin it, and that's going to pack it into the rim. So I'll spin it here in just a sec. Alright, so I put the case in the chuck of the drill, and I put it on its highest speed. So what we're going to do is spin it into the corners, or into the rim. You don't want to stop it with a jerk, because that can dislodge it from where it's supposed to be. And the reason we're spinning it into the rim is because it's more accurate than packing it. It's more evenly spread out. So I'm going to look down inside, and I can see bare brass in the dead center, so that means that it's evenly done. I don't think you'll be able to see it with my phone, but yeah, so that's nice and evenly packed in there. So we're going to let that dry, and the alcohol, the reason we use alcohol is because it will evaporate out in a fairly short amount of time, and that'll leave it like concrete in there. So we'll come back. I'm actually going to let it dry overnight. We'll come back and go from there. Alright, so Charge Master's going. We're all ready to load these up. Just a sec. I love doing that. That makes it where I don't have to worry about it falling off or out or anything else. Alright, charge is ready. One more. While that charge is going, go ahead and seat this bolt. So I'm going to take my bottom half of my seater and just drop it over. Take one of my projectiles, drop it in the top. Take this top half of the seater, and just with hand pressure, push down, and it clicked, and there we go. One ready to go around. And I heard the next charge is ready to go. Put it in. Drop that over. Sorry if that was out of the picture. Another one of our bullets in there. Click. And there you have it. Ready to go. Good stuff.